Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Thursday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, man. It's 3 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. I cannot believe that this is actually legal. I want to talk about the sport of power slap. I know it's not even funny. Whenever I come across, I'll put some links down below to the Instagram channel, the Instagram account Power Slap. I think Dana White, the owner of the UFC, I am not a fan of the UFC. I've talked about this before. Here, let me just give you a brief rundown in case you don't know who I am. You haven't watched my channel. I'm Daryl, artist and recovery. I've been clean and sober for coming up on 18 years. October 23rd will be 18 years. And before that, before 2006, I led a much different life. Not only involved in what I used to call partying, but was really hardcore substance abuse. But there was a lot of other things involved. I got involved in the senior side of life, going to different places and becoming deeply involved in this lifestyle. I used to go to after hours clubs on a daily or nightly basis, gangs, I guess you'd call them, motorcycle clubs, after hours clubs, and I led a much different life. I'd say that I was in physical altercations at least twice a week, at least. It just was a natural part of my life, and now I can't watch the UFC. I can't. It's just it gives me. I don't like the feeling it gives me. My adrenaline starts. It's like almost like a trigger for me. The adrenaline starts rushing. I don't want to watch stuff like that. I don't want to watch that kind of violence. It's like it actually triggers me, and it does not give me a good feeling. Okay, this sport of slap. I've got a few thoughts on this. I'm 59 years old. Okay, when I was this age, I'm guessing these guys are probably in their 20, teen. They must be at least 18 to, let's say, probably 25. Because let's face it, you got to be young to be repeatedly hitting as hard as take these hits to the head. You got to be extremely young and stupid to be doing this. When I was that age, I had a whole different mentality. Now that I'm 59, I am feeling the effects. You talk to anybody my age or in their 40s, 50s, or 60s. If you make it this far, I'm proud of the fact that I made it this far. I used to try to lie about my age, like when I was in my 30s, and now that I'm 58 years old, I almost want to say I'm 60. Because it's an honor to have made it this far in my life. It really has. To make it through all the trials, tribulations, struggles, accidents, and bad decisions, to make it this far in life. Here's the thing. The things I used to do, they have taken the toll on my body. The physical things, just off the top of my head, I remember jumping in the ocean, intoxicated, and hitting my face on the bottom. The rocks on the bottom, and I still have scars on my nose and my face, just stupid things. And now I feel the effects of that. I've had a complete hip replacement. I had that in my mid-50s. I've had 2 serious back surgeries where the disc actually broke in my back. This is just the way that I punished my body when I was younger. And on a daily basis, I am in pain. I'm actually deformed. You look at this arm was badly broken. It's deformed from getting in a fight. My nose is off center, and I look at these guys doing this, and I think about how this is mistaken for machismo, for being macho. But think about what they're actually doing here. They are ignoring, they're allowing themselves, they're taking down their defenses and allowing themselves to be struck in the most important part of their body, their mind, their brain, the part that controls all the rest of your body, controls all your functions. They're allowing themselves to be dangerously struck in that part of their body. God gave you reflexes and natural reflexes to defend yourself against it, and for them to, it seems so incredibly stupid. Honestly, I think these guys will be I don't say this lightly. I'll put some links down below because I started to look up what are the effects of getting hit in the head repeatedly like this, and the brain damage that's going to come along with it. These guys are probably going to be in homes in by their 40s, wetting themselves, drooling on themselves. I mean, that's not funny. I'll put the links down below. There's repeated blows to the head can cause dementia, early dementia or Alzheimer's. Look at the links right down below. And it's like, I can't believe this is even legal. And I start to look at this, as compared to other sports, or just under the title of, macho. And I don't see anything macho about this. Just allowing yourself. There's nothing. It's nothing but stupid. There's no sport to this. There's no toughness to this. This is just, you can't toughen up your brain. You can't toughen up your spinal column, your nerve endings. This is just plain stupid. It has nothing to do with real muscle. The people getting hit, it has nothing to do. The only thing it demonstrates is a lack of intelligence and a willingness to severely harm themselves and damage their future. You look at other sports with agility or power, reflexes, agility, speed, baseball, track, even football, and it involves agility and speed and all that. This is not this proves nothing. And the scariest part is these guys are just, you might as well just step in front of a bus and just see who could get hit by a bus going the fastest, because it's about the same thing. It doesn't even prove strength. It's just pure luck as to, I think it's really just pure luck as to who gets knocked out and who doesn't. I don't think you can toughen up your brain or any of your natural brainstem functions to make yourself tougher. It's just the stupidity of this is just, and I was going to talk about how I thought it was something of this generation, Generation Z, or these guys are really younger than millennials. This would be Generation Z, and these are the same guys that are complaining that they can't get a girl. The what they call involuntary celibates. Maybe part of the reason is, look at the stupid things you do. Do you really think this is going to help you get a woman? A woman sees you slapped. And the way these cameras go slow motion and show the skin actually turn on your skeletal body, as your skin and whole musculature gets torn sideways. Is there anything sexy about that to women? Do women watch this and say, "Oh, look, that guy didn't get knocked silly. I want him. He won't be drooling on himself till he's at least 40." I don't get it. I don't get it. Stop it. Just stop it. All right. The links will be down below. Have a good Thursday.